New Denver Broncos head coach Vic Fangio has been coaching in the NFL for over 20 years. In that time, he's seen the scouting combine into the behemoth it's become today. An event once primarily reserved for doing medical checks and interviews with draft hopefuls has become a made-for-TV production with televised positional drills and baseline testing. While the combine has evolved into the production it is today, Fangio said there isn't much he would change about the structure of the event. However, he did admit to being open to the idea of moving the date of the combine back even further than it is now. "I think it was good a couple years ago when they moved it back cause it gave players that were playing in bowl games a chance to get in somewhat of a shape," Fangio said on PFT Live with Mike Florio and Chris Sims. "Everybody says they don't worry about speed in 40 times, but the fact is they do. And the player does. If you're a player that's played in a bowl game after New Year's Day, or an all-star game, you're not training to run a 40. So that's why a lot of guys didn't run at the combine." The scouting combine has been a late February staple for the NFL. However, in recent years it has moved back a week to where the event wraps up in the early days of March instead. "Now they moved it back a few weeks, you're seeing more guys run," Fangio said. "I wouldn't be against them moving it back even more to get more guys working out and to eliminate a lot of these college pro days that are going on at the schools. The NFL can't move the combine back much further without significantly altering its off-season calendar. The start of the new league year and free agency always lands around the second week of March. This year, the new league year officially begins at 4 p.m. ET on March 13th with a 2-day legal tampering period beforehand. Having the combine and free agency overlap would be unnecessary and problematic. Additionally, it wouldn't wipe out the need for pro day workouts at schools either. Only 338 prospects were invited to the combine this year. Those aren't the only players that will potentially be drafted in April. The draft-eligible pool extends far beyond the 338 players that are in Indianapolis this week, and those players will need their pro day workouts in front of scouts as well. Outside of a possible moving of the date, Fangio says he wouldn't change anything about the event. "I think they've morphed it into about as big as you can get. I don't think I would take away anything," he said.